Coming up on today's episode, the fellas discuss storming the court, Cam Newton's fight, A-Rod's new tan, MLB's new uniform, and in their final topics, they discuss the William Williams doc. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
Throw it down, big man.
So, of course, everybody saw the video. Duke lost to Wake Forest Saturday, got upset. They stormed the court. They've been doing this for 100 years. They've been doing this forever, since before we were born.
Exactly. It's the beauty of college basketball.
It's the beauty
of it's the beauty of collegiate sports because they do it in college football too.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, UT, they knocked the goalpost and send it and threw it in the river when they beat Alabama. So Philip, our guy, the Dookie, the best player, was caught in the middle of it, got hurt. But if you see on the replay, he threw his elbow up and like he threw his elbow up. And like I feel like he wanted like he was hoping somebody would hit him. Unfortunately, he just got caught into it all. The Duke head coach, Shire, said, man, court storming needs to stop, blah, 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 blah. Then you get on ESPN and you get Jay Bills talking about they need to be arrested. Like, what are we doing here? Like, like him, Dave, not Seth, Greenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all said, like, they need to end, blah, 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 blah. I'm here to say they need to have more security. This is my stance. Have more security. Like, or wait until the coaches are off the court, then they can court storm. Like, but what do you think? Should they end court storming altogether?
No, they should not end court storming. Hell, even the students of Mississippi Valley State got done doing the court storming because they won their first game of the year.
I saw that, but they was like 20 of them, so that doesn't really.
I know, but dang, I'm just saying, like. Is what's best what's best for college basketball and what's best for collegiate sports in general because you just pulled off something miraculous.
Right.
Let me celebrate. This is what they do. This is what we do. It's been set as the precedent for decades and decades and decades, and now all of a sudden you're just like, oh, it should stop. No. Right. This is as far as I know, this is the first time this has ever happened to hurt a player.
Well, Caitlin Clark got in the middle of something.
That's right.
Back. And David Jones almost got into from Memphis. He almost got into a thing with UAB when they court stormed. I just feel like this
year alone.
Yeah,
it's been kind of getting wild, but then again, it dictates on your security preparation.
Right.
Like, I promise you, there's a reason why you'll never see a court storm in FedEx Forum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the time 30 seconds hit that game clock, everybody in the yellow vest is already surrounding that foreign court.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't getting on that court.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
So these arenas just need better security. They just need to prepare better. If you know that you're all in that game specifically, Wake Forest was already favored to beat Duke.
You know, that's my thing too. Like, is that really a court storm necessary though? Like, when you're already you're going to the tournament anyway. I feel like you're not really that's not really an upset. Like, if it's like, I don't know, Louisville and Duke, that's a different story. Like, if it's one of those, they're like a 6-win team beats like a top 10 team, I get that. But if it's like Wake Forest, who is decent enough, they're good enough. Like, I like when Memphis beat Clemson. Did that storm us? Did Memphis could we have stormed the court when we beat Clemson? And or Alabama? Like, I don't think that even happened. Like,
it didn't happen because once again, it's impossible to storm that court for one, and two. Memphis is just like, they already know. They're just like, we were supposed to win this game. we're not really surprised that we won this game with Memphis. It's the basketball town. It's the basketball city. It's just like, for example, if Butler wins some games and stuff, Butler gonna be like, I mean, of course we beat this team, but Butler. The same thing goes with Villanova.
Right.
Like they just those schools. I mean, Gonzaga and stuff. It's just like, listen, I know we're not a blue blood, but I mean, we're still a historical basketball program. So it's just like whenever we win these marquee games. It's just like, yeah, of course we won this game. That's what we do. So
I think like marquee games, like if it's like Houston and Baylor they played last week, if Baylor would have won that game, they're not storm. I just think it's like whoever, it's like a feel good Cinderella story. I think they need to limit the core storming though. Limit like because some of them don't deserve a core storm. Like I didn't think Wake Forest deserved to do that. Like I feel like you've beaten Duke numbers of times. Like it's not really an A upset. Like have it. I think it needs to be a respect. Like if you're an underdog, if you're a 10-point underdog, you can storm the court. Like you can storm the court. But like I said, I think they have more security. Nobody gets hurt. I just this whole they need to ban it at all. It's stupid. Like
no.
they need to go be arrested. They should be ESPN, J Bill, they should be ashamed of themselves with that take. Like they really should. Like it makes them not want to watch when tournament time comes. Because honestly, that's the only place we watch tournament stuff in reaction anyways. ESPN and CBS.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Those are the only
Mm-hmm.
two now. But they keep on with these hot takes, these fizzle takes, whatever. We ain't gonna watch them that much longer. So what else besides the core storming? You were talking about what else were you trying to get?
Fans want to get buck wild against athletes. You want to talk about Cam Newton and
Oh
how
yeah,
these
oh
folks thought they, man, listen.
go ahead. Like
Cam Newton's about it.
mm-hmm.
And I know Cam Newton's just like, I've been waiting to, roughen up some MFers real quick. Maybe I need to put this on my highlight reel so people can know I can still move out here.
MMA fighter. He should be an MMA fighter, what he or boxer, whatever.
Man.
Why did they think that was a good idea? He's 6'5", 260 pounds, four guys, 4-on-1. And his hat was still straight. Like it didn't even have a wrinkle in his hat. Like the feather didn't come off the hat. Like that's how boy Cam went in on these folks, man. They should show their face in the hood no more. They really shouldn't. Like it's a crying shame. Cam Newton does so much for in the state of Georgia. That area does so much. And for these guys, what was the purpose of were they upset their children didn't play or nephews didn't play? Like I don't get why they thought it was a good idea in the first place. Like I don't that's crazy.
It's insane. I watched the video. I was just like, what makes you think you could just take Cam Newton?
I don't get
Like
it.
this was a once upon a time NFL MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Unanimous MVP.
He ain't someone that you can just come off the block and just pick a fight with.
Yeah.
No, that's why they thought they can get him because it was 4 against 1.
Mm-hmm.
But Cam Newton's like, oh, 4 of y'all is one lineman in the NFL already, so I ain't worried about y'all.
You know the crazy part is I think they're in Super Bowl week. Cam Newton and Luke Kingley, former great Carolina Panther linebacker, one of the most fiercest defenders in the NFL. Cam and Luke met. He got Luke off the ground and hugged him off. Like hugged him, like, hey, like if you can get Luke, like get him off the ground, hug him. What do you think he could do like average people like me and you? Like, what do you think that's gonna happen? Like he got Luke off the ground and hugged him like he was his son. Like, like that makes no sense at all. If you're gonna come up with a plan to do it, it needs to be maybe 8-on-1. Like, I mean, like a little bit better of a game plan than just okay, you go right here, you go right there, you go right there. Like, it didn't work out the way they thought it would. But
see if they smart, If they paid attention to wrestling, you go after the legs.
Yep. Yep. Somebody you go
Take the
low
legs
and then
out.
I hit I hit high.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. And they were smart. They watch wrestling, more wrestling. But it just goes back to like black folks, we can't just give back all the time. It's just certain areas like myth, like if we ever have a feel good story of like some former Memphis athlete coming back to Orange Mound or going to North Memphis and all, like giving back to the community and all, it can happen too. I just wish more black people will embrace those athletes that look like us, that walk and talk like us, like just show them some respect and be like they're trying to get back. Like, and Cam Newton's been doing that for years. Like, think about his camps. He got Chris McCaffrey there one time. Bo Nix was there. Like he's got talented people that come to the camps and all that give back. Like it was just a bad look for the black folks. It really was. Like
Pretty much. Unfortunately, yeah.
prayers up to all those people though. Like you can't come back to the hood and you probably got some medical stuff, medical bills that you can't pay off. But it was worth the little 30 seconds of fame though. I guess. Like shoot. So prayers up to them on that. Speaking of folks that want to be black, Alex Rodriguez.
Oh man.
I don't know why A Rod thought that was a good. So basically, A Rod had a tan, and he was shown in the Timberwolves game last week. He looked like Count Dracula. Like was Sammy
He
Sosa
looked like
twisted?
he looked like he would, you know what he looked like? He looked like one of them rotisserie chickens from Sam's Club.
Yep. Yep. He does.
Just straight roasted golden to like a little bit to perfection, but a little just in there a little bit too long.
Too long.
But man, I was just like, because at first I was just like, he looked like A-Rod. And then I was just like, is that A-Rod? I was just like, A-Rod has never been
Oh my
that
god.
tan, that black.
He
I
had
was like, that can't be A-Rod. That can't be A-Rod. And then like they eventually interviewed him, and I was just like,
it is
what?
A. It is A. It it was so bad. He had to get on Instagram and be like, "Yo, I'm not trying to blackface. I'm not being blackface. I just had a bad tan." it got so bad because he got backlash. But I was like, "Are you trying to blackface? Like, what do you? That's too much, dog.
Right.
Like, we didn't know if it was real or not. It's like, oh, it is real. Like, shoot. Um, yeah, A Rod, just come back. I guess he lives in Minnesota. I don't know. Just stay inside and the tan will come down like for the baseball season starts. Like
Just stay inside for the rest of spring training.
exactly. You don't
Yeah.
have to cover nothing.
Just watch spring training from home. If you need to do it, if MLB Network call you, if Fox Sports call you, just be like, hey, let me do a satellite hit, let me do a zoom hit from the crib. I can't be in sunlight right now. Mm-mm.
I feel sorry for Derek Jeter because they work together at Fox Sports now. And I can only imagine what Derek Jeter thinks about Alex Rodriguez. Like all the stuff he's been through as a teammate, now as a co-worker now, like I can only imagine what he's like. I wanted you to come to New York and give me a championship. I get all that. But when you came here, it was just so much distractions. Like, I'm not about that. Like, Derek Jeter's only distraction was how many girls he was sleeping with before he got married. Like, that was his only distraction. Like, but he still performed. He got what 4 championships. So, I mean, that documentary was fire though. That Derek Jeter one.
Oh yeah.
That was really really good. So A Rod, like I said, just stay out the sun. You were in that Dominican Republic sun for too long. Like, shoot, you don't see David Ortiz doing that. Like, why you gonna like?
But that's because David Ortiz already. He can. You can't get David Ortiz as dark as he can get already. I don't think David can get as dark. Listen now, you might as well go ahead and just consider David one of us.
Might as
Shit.
well shoot. Might as well. Sticking with baseball, it's the season starts in about a couple weeks from now. But those uniforms they got going on those that's ridiculous. Like I don't know if they're trying to appeal to the women.
It's
I don't know what they're trying to do. Like, it's see
I
through.
think it's because they're trying to do some cutting edge, fabric breathing, lightweight cost. I don't know.
But it's Nike
I
too.
think I think, but it's also, and I think a lot of people don't know this, but it's Nike, and Nike also partnered, well, not really partnered, but licensed with Fanatics.
Oh, it's fanatic.
So Fanatics are actually the ones that's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
producing the stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess Nike is giving them the blessing, the licensing, and then Fanatics are the ones that are like mass producing this stuff and pushing it out. And like, if you haven't bought like actual made Fanatics like gear from their website, it ain't on the best. Like that, and that's what's going on. And I think a lot of people don't really realize that's kind of an issue in the NHL also, because they got some Fanatics jerseys that are being made, and I think earlier on they had some like some technical, mess ups with their jerseys, and they just didn't weren't really made well. I think they're better nowadays, but once again, Fanatics was involved, and just you anytime you're getting them to do anything for you, you're really trying to go the cheap way. And so that's just them trying to be cheap and trying to cover it up by saying, oh, we're trying to, testing out this new breathable fabric, this lightweight material that's flexible and blah blah blah.
Right.
No, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Stop that.
Exactly. Like, and it's like you can see. I don't want to get too detailed about it, but you can see everything on their pants, like sweat. Their, I mean, like I feel like they're trying to get a demographic of women involved with baseball more. This what
You
it
don't
feels like.
have to.
That's what
Them
it.
pants are already tight enough.
But like it's more see through now, so you can see everything. They junk.
Like,
They add
girls, women
like
already love baseball players. Like, they already love baseball players. Why are you trying to make them like?
it
I
just
don't
doesn't.
understand.
It makes no
It
sense.
doesn't make sense. It doesn't
Like if
make
you're
sense
gonna
at
do
all.
something baseball, if you're gonna do something, it's the jerseys. Like improve some of the team's jerseys. Like you can leave the pants alone, keep the pants as they are. Like the jerseys, it's like that's the number one selling thing.
They
Jerseys and
they
hats.
they were messing. The jerseys were messing up too. It's the whole entire, especially this specifically the spring jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
The jerseys themselves and the pants, hot garbage. Because some of the fonts on the jerseys, if you look at the back of the jerseys,
Mm-hmm.
compared to last year's jerseys and this year's jerseys,
Mm.
oh my gosh, it's not looking good. It looks cheap. It looks very cheap.
I mean, what's the solution to this? Like, is there?
Just go back to your regular jerseys. Or that. Once again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just go back to your regular jerseys. They were fine.
Mm. Man, I don't know. I forgot the MLB's commissioner name, but he needs to get that.
Bob
Bob
Manfred.
Manfred, he needs to get that in order. Like
Oh,
get it quickly because it's to the point now. I only rock the fitted caps. Like the fitted caps, they even it's like they're the only thing that's consistent is the caps. Like
because it's
because they're
made by
so
New
good.
Era.
And New Era knows what they're doing. Like people in New Era know what they're doing. So man, it's gonna be one of those seasons in MLB. I promise you, something's crazy is gonna happen. Like more complaints gonna come about the jerseys, the pants, like maybe even the shoes. Like Otana, like you imagine, like because he works a lot. He's gonna look crazy, and he's worth like $1 billion. Like,
Someone's gonna have a SpongeBob SquarePants moment. Someone gonna go run to second base and do a slide, and he's gonna rip his pants in front of national TV on Fox, and MLB on Fox on a Saturday afternoon game.
on national television.
on national television.
Oh my God, MLB, get it together, get it together. But I'm excited for the season. It's a couple weeks, 3 weeks away. Excited for the season to start. Before we get to our final thought, Wendy's is going crazy. The fast food chain, they're going absolutely good. Their pricing, it's crazy. Like they are going up on their prices on food. Like, have you seen these prices on the
Have you
Wendy's
seen
food?
McDonald's prices?
I haven't seen McDonald's. I just heard about Wendy's.
I mean, they are terrible. I I haven't seen Wendy's prices because I've only heard about it, and I don't want to look at the prices because I don't want to be mad because I was already mad about this situation. So I end up going to McDonald's one day, and on the sign, they had buy one get one for $1.
Right.
So then I was like, oh snap! Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get me a McDouble and get me another one for $1.
Uh-huh.
Man, and so I ended up going up to the on the menu to the window to pay thing, and I saw it, and it's actually a bacon McDouble, which I'm like, okay, even better. That's fine. So
Uh,
then I went to the window. I was like, hey, can I get two bacon McDoubles and a medium fry? And
mm.
she said, okay, yeah, blah 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 blah, and she ran me the total. She was like 11 something. I was just like,
What?
carry the one, add that plus tax. What? So then I was like, okay, let me just go to the pay window. Man, I get up to the pay window. I'm just like, in front of the building, it had the buy one get one for $1. How is this $11? She was like, we ain't doing that anymore.
What? What? Also, there's no sale.
Wait,
They just normal price.
so y'all lazy MFers didn't take the sign down, and y'all saying that I might have to. I mean, I went ahead and paid it because I was hungry,
Mm.
but dang, $11 for
For two burgers.
for two two bacon McDoubles and a medium fry.
Mm-mm.
$11.
I can
So
only
I
imagine.
can so I can only imagine what Wendy's going through.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I can only imagine what the hell was happening over there. That made me mad.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you on that. So we'll keep you guys updated on that thing. It's basically, look, just get some groceries and just eat at the house. Like it's
I
coming
mean,
to
you
that
should have
time
been
of the
doing
year.
that. You should have been doing that. As a
Just
matter of fact, do yourself better. Go get you a cow. Get you some chickens. Get you some planting stuff. Some
right.
seeds. Get you a garden out there, and just homegrown everything. All right, just that's what we need to do. We just need to go back to the old times. Start milking some cows. Grab some eggs.
Ain't that crucial. Stop. Ain't that crucial. I just say just eat more at the house. Like restaurants too. Restaurant prices gonna go up too. I mean, I just feel like because everybody wants to go out like maybe 3 or 4 days a week. I would caution maybe once a week, twice a week. Um, just kind of save up on the money because summertime is coming and kids are out. School. You might want to save up then, is what I'm saying. So
Now,
instead of like now.
you just stock up on ramen noodles and just call it a day.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I was in college. I mean, they gotta learn that kids in college learn this. Even the cereal guy was like, "Look, you could use cereal for dinner." Duh, I've been doing that. Like, shoot, tell me something new. Like the cereal General Mills guy, I've been doing that my whole life in college. Like, duh, Roman noodles and cereal. Duh. I mean, but shout out to them college folks. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like eating cereal for dinner is nothing out of the norm. I'm telling you, ain't nothing out of the norm. Like, but
I never even put cereal on as a specific meal. Like I feel like you could eat cereal at any time of the day.
anytime you want, and it'll fill me
It's
up.
cereal.
Cinnamon toast crunch gets me through. I could do that 3 days. I did that three
Oh
times in one
man, don't
day.
get me started.
That
Don't
got
get me
me
started on
through.
that cereal.
It got me
That's the
through.
cereal champions.
Thank you. That
See, if I was
that
at
is
my
my.
house right now, I grab man. I got two mega boxes of cinnamon toast crunches at my house. Only
Mm,
because everybody at my house, we cereal junkies, man.
Right.
Me, my uncle, and my brother, man, we all, man, listen. We go through a gallon of milk in like 2 days.
Oh man. Yeah, two is it 2% y'all drink or is it y'all need to lay off that 2% though? I'm just giving you some advice. Lay off the 2%. Like two
Like off the
percent
two
gonna get you
percent.
sick. That 2% gonna get you sick, man. I'm telling you. Like
No, I heard that. I heard that. So what you drink?
oat
That
milk.
that whole.
Oat milk.
See, I heard that whole be. I heard that whole be messing people's stomach up.
It do. No, I say oat milk. Oat milk.
Oh, I thought you said whole meal.
No, not whole milk. Oat milk.
I
Oat
mean,
milk
of
is
course, of
oat
course.
milk is that. Oat milk is that ish. I'm telling you. Oat milk is that ish. Just stay out. I'm telling y'all, stay out that 2%. I'm telling you, it's gonna come. We're gonna get some type of disease, and you're gonna hear it first from our podcast. You heard it first from Greg. 2% got something going on, some type of chemical stuff going on. I'm telling you, like, giving y'all a heads up, man. Like,
We can
you
talk
gonna
about
hear
this
it.
later. I need to hear it from your sources where you be getting this information about 2%.
I'll tell you off.
Oh
Like,
Lord.
so basically, quickly, final topic. Wendy Williams documentary, Lifetime. I saw it. I didn't finish like the last part two of it because it was 4 hours. It was two parts, one episode Saturday, then two parts Sunday. Lifetime should be ashamed of themselves. Period. Point blank. Like Wendy Williams needs help. She needs like she doesn't need to be on television at all. Like they are exploiting Wendy Williams. Like she, of course, she was diagnosed with leukemia. She was diagnosed with um, she has an alcohol problem. Of course, she was kicked off of TV years ago. Now she's trying to get back on TV, but at this point, the rails are off the tracks. She does not need to be on television at all. She looks lost. She looks it made me want to cry. It just looks so sad to to watch
Oh
Wendy
God.
Williams like this. It's and everybody's saying it's karma. Like what all the stuff that Wendy Williams did in the past. You don't want to wish this on anyone that you don't even like.
Of course.
So for
Yeah.
people to sit there and
Yeah.
say this is what she deserves for all the stuff she's done in the past, messing people's lives up and all, shame on them. Like shame on them for wishing this upon Wendy Williams. But um I just recommend those who haven't watched it to just not be so I mean to watch it, but just realize Wendy Williams, she's like a pioneer in black culture history. Like to me, she is. Like I didn't agree with everything she said, but she was a pioneer. Like she was not afraid to say whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted. And for her to go through this, it doesn't look good for Wendy future wise. I just wish she get the help that she deserves. So a lifetime should be ashamed of themselves for exploiting their exploitation of this. Like just sad. Did you watch it at all or
I haven't watched it at all. I've only heard stuff about it. It is heartbreaking to see Wendy Williams just the state, the condition she's in right now. I remember watching her every well not every weekday, but like passing through at my parents' house,
Mhm.
walking through the living room, I see it on TV because she was day talk, so
Right.
it just so happened to be on. Like I said, every single weekday,
Hmm.
faithfully. I think she was on 13 on Fox. I think that was a Fox show.
Yes.
So you know, that was just something that would always go like I would remember because and just the people that she would have on, the stuff that she would talk about, and like you said, no matter what she would talk about, she'll tell it how it was, how she felt, and how it did.
Yeah.
And so you may not agree with her, you may not like what she said, but listen, she was 100% about it though.
Yeah. She
And
was
so
about it
that
about it.
this
She was about it
yeah.
about it.
So to see how she is now, it is sad. I think I read somewhere. I don't know. I feel like she more likely co-signed on this documentary, maybe.
I
But
heard
I
that
heard
too.
this was this. I heard this was a way to get awareness out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the spin that they're trying to put out on this. Now, maybe there's different ways to bring awareness to this than, like you said, exploding her like that. But
Right. So
I'm definitely gonna watch it, and I'm gonna take it to where I will remember the way what Wendy Williams was to us,
Yeah.
and understand take this as also an educational lesson about she's not the only one in this world that's dealing with this condition. There's other people in this world that's not fortunate like us, and go through life and develop this sickness and stuff.
Right.
So it's good to have that awareness, to have to learn about this, and so I think that's another thing I'm gonna take out of this whenever I get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, not just like I said, for those who haven't watched it, if you just want to, you can. But I just think it'll be education, like you said, to know about leukemia, know about the disease that she has, alcoholism. If you need help, contact family members. Get the help that you need. I know a couple of my family members have the same problem, alcohol. So, like, get the help that you need before it's timely too late. Her money, like she was at Wells Fargo, her money is locked up, is under guardianship. Her family can't even her family's trying to help her. Then not even allowing that. It's crazy. So I highly recommend people to watch it and just get a feel and insight what's going on in Wendy Williams right now. If there is nothing else, we will conclude this wildly entertaining episode of Throw It Down Big Fella podcast.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys can please subscribe and like this video, all our episodes. We are approaching, after 2 weeks, our 20th episode.
Look
Episode
at
20.
that.
Look at that. Wow.
Hey, and then we're approaching one of the best times of the years too. March Madness, boy. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
ready. I'm ready.
Let the madness begin. So, of course, you guys, we will see you guys next week for Greg, my co-host Darren. We will see you guys next week. Until then, peace.
Huskies.
Throw it down, big man.